Am I tilted? I look tilted. Today we're going to learn how to record. Let's begin. So in this guide, we're going to cover 3 tactics that will boost your productivity to the next level. I have personally used these tactics for the past 2 to 3 years, and I greatly believe that if you implement them into your daily routine and work hours, you will see a massive improvement in your work ethic and how much work you will naturally produce over time. So the 3 tactics that we're going to cover today are flow state, your work environment, and deep work and shallow work. Deep work and shallow work are like one thing though. So let's begin. Flow state is when your mind uses 100% of its brain to focus on a certain task. For example, when 2 fighters step in the ring, ¿verdad? And suddenly everything inside of that box for those 2 fighters, or boxers, so MMA, everything outside of that ring or square disappears. Like tunnel vision. Like anything in their brain currently disappears and it currently focuses 100% on that certain task or mission. And flow state usually happens when your body goes into a state of fasting, when you haven't eaten nothing. For example, when you wake up and you don't eat immediately, like you don't have a snack right next to your bed or something, that's when you're in the fastest state, and that's when your brain is most accessible to the flow state. For example, right now for me, I'm in a state of flow. There isn't a single thought in my head. There's nothing else. Right now I'm in the present moment with you guys. And one more thing about flow state is that it can be more accessible or more easily accessible when you meditate, because meditation is more about bringing your body to the present moment. And when you meditate, your brain starts to focus here and everything that's going on. And that's a way that you can get into flow state. So your work environment, where you're trying to get work done in your business, school, etc., usually find it really hard to focus on it, and you usually keep getting distracted by your phone, your notifications, random things on your desk, things outside of your desk, usually things that usually capture your attention. And this usually comes down to your work environment. Your work environment is like, the place of work where you do this type of things. Like for me, my work environment is my room. You usually want your work environment to be a place where you can put all your focus in here with seeing distractions and stuff. But usually our work environment is full of distractions and short-term pleasures that usually take away from our work and lower capacity to put more brain focus into what we need to do. And for that, we need to change our surrounding environment to benefit our work or our habits that we greatly want to improve in, instead of taking away from it. Because if you do that, it can greatly boost the amount of work done in that period. So right now, as an actionable step, I want you to do something. I want you to grab everything in your desk or in the space that you work in and grab it, like como esta bolita de Pokemon. To grab it, push it into your closet and put it in a place where your eyes can't see it, because if you can see it, you'll mostly get distracted from it. For example, your phone. Usually when you work, you would have your phone like right here next to you on your desk, facing up, below, like with the notifications going ding 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 ding.
Ding 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 ding.
And when you hear that, you're like, fuck my work. Boom, instantly you're out of the zone or your flow state, which messes up a lot of your work, and it takes like conscious effort to get back into it. Oh, you check it, like an Instagram notification. Oh, you get out and you just start scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Y luego, boom, ¿qué pasó? 2 hours have passed of you wasting time that could have been wasted on your work, and you fucked up. all because your phone went ding. So the most important thing is basically your phone. So get rid of your phone, throw it in the trash, throw it away, throw it out your window, give it to your mom, give it to your dad, give it to your little sister to play with it, or use it like I'm using it for work. When you're doing work, use it for work, and turn off notifications. In your settings, disable them, or turn on do not disturb so you don't get distracted when you're doing work. And that also goes along with a bunch of things in your room. Get rid of things that would distract you. Like, for example, actually I already got rid of everything. Plus, I don't fucking know. A ruler. Like, you're fucking around, you're like, I don't want to do this again. Basically, you want to get rid of the things around your workspace and in your peripheral vision so that the only thing in front of you that takes your attention is your work. Another solution that we can do is to make the work more obvious for yourself. And what I mean by this is to leave cues or markers that make you naturally gravitate to doing the work. Because work, like anything else, is a habit. It's something that can be upgraded, leveled up, and with time, get accustomed to and do easier. Like when you're working out, that's your first time working out, you do the workout, your muscles are sore. But naturally over time, your muscles start getting more used to it and they start hurting less and less. And along with the habit of, going to the gym every day, it gets easier and easier to work out. And that's why, progressive overload, do more work, fuck it, give your life away. That door, keep it closed for the rest of your life. And the windows. Sometimes feel like my neighbors are watching me. You naturally want to make yourself gravitate towards doing your work. So we can intentionally put cues that make us gravitate to that certain habit. For example, if you want to start reading more, like I said, put a book on your desk that stands out in the kitchen, the living room. So when you pass by, you just look at it and, cabrón, let's read the book instead. Because we as humans, we're commonly more inclined to read a book that's already in front of us. We're more naturally to do things that are naturally benefit us more, whether it's in a good manner or in a bad manner. We're basically inclined to do things more efficiently. Because there was a study done, like on a hospital. I forgot the lady's name. Let's call her Cynthia. Cynthia worked in a hospital, ¿verdad? And she had a challenge that she could naturally make everyone's habits, change everyone's eating habits without saying a word to anybody. Simply by putting things in a more convenient place. For example, next to where they would grab lunch, like next to the pay register, ¿cómo se llaman the fridges? The vending machines. It would be a vending machine full of sodas and juices and shit. So as a test, she put a basket of waters right next to the register along with it. And she also did this in multiple other places where, there were sodas and accessible drinking places. And guess what happened? Over the time lapse of 6 months, the percentage of sodas bought dropped down by 11.4%. And there was an increase of drinking water of 28% just by placing water there. And she tried the same with food. She changed food menus to make it more convenient that it was right here, right in front of your face, take it. And they also changed for that without saying a single word to anybody. We as people gravitate to things that are more convenient to us in that certain moment, in the present moment. For me, if right now, if I didn't have my water bottle here, and I had a soda over there somewhere there, it would be more convenient for me to grab up and go drink that soda instead of walking all the way to the kitchen, filling up the water bottle, putting ice in it, coming back, drinking it. Along with work, it would be easier for me to just read a book here than to walk all the way over there and then walk all the way back here to read that book. So basically, Adjust your environment to greatly benefit your goals, and simplify the habits that you want to level up on. Ahora, let's move on to the final tactic: deep work. Deep work and shallow work. Deep work is basically using all your brain power on the most important task required for you to make the most progress in that certain goal or milestone of yours. For example, for me, what are the most important tasks? It would be recording these videos and scripting them, writing the script, thinking about it, making it make sense, speaking it out loud. The two most important tasks for me, my deep work would be to record, write, be a writer. I should have paid more attention in English class. Yeah. And pues making sure I upload the video, but that's just like a different thing. But the most important thing is make sure like I actually make the fucking video and record it. Those would be my deep work task, because there's a difference between deep work and shallow work. Shallow work is a small task that feel fulfilling, but like don't actually help you move forward or make any significant progress in the goal you're trying to do. A good example of this, in my case, for a YouTuber, a task like this could be like wasting hours on end of thinking of a cool channel name, like, or reacting, responding to comments, because you could do that while taking a shit or taking it. I was about to say peeing, but I wouldn't want to be like this. Yeah, those are things that you can do in your free time, not like important like on your work time where you have to like record these videos and script them, or making a banner to make your channel look like more. Actually, that would make it more professional. But like, who even looks at that anyway? For a profile picture, which you could do these things in your free time when you have nothing to do. These tasks would seem fulfilling, but wouldn't help my channel grow more long term. So another actionable step that I want you to do is to grab a pen, pencil, piece of paper on your laptop, on your phone, on a notepad, notes, and write down the two most important tasks that would greatly benefit goals, whether it be studying, working out, business, etc. And mainly focus on these two tasks for the rest of your life until you complete that certain goal or purpose in this current timeline. Put this up to work, right? Also, would I recommend this to write down the shallow tasks so you know what not to do? Because knowing what to do is good, but knowing what not to do is better. Also, some things that I would like to add is before working, if you start earlier, like while you set up the thing to work, do like a quick 5-minute visualization of like what you want to work. Like, close your eyes, imagine like you're about to study, right? Imagine you sitting down, grabbing your book, like test materials, sitting on your desk, getting rid of all the distractions in your vicinity to focus on that work completely, and just do that for the next hour or two. A quick tip that I can give you as a bonus is, when you get distracted from your work, meditate back into it, because if you're truly doing the hard work that you don't want to do, you're gonna procrastinate a lot while doing it or when you're about to start doing it. So usually, if you still do all these things, you still get distracted from your work, or catch yourself lagging, you just zone out for some reason, meditate back into the task, meditate back into the present moment and get yourself into that flow state. Yeah, that is how you work harder. I love you guys. Take care. Bye. Mwah.